Okay, my name is Julie Georgia Bernard. I'm a film director. I just did this film called Handmade with Love in France, and it was in the French Film Festival here in New Zealand.
In December 2014, the French Film Festival asked a small crew in Paris to interview first-time feature film director Julie Georgia Bernard about her documentary, Handmade with Love in France. The film focuses on 4 unique French craftsmen who take us behind the scenes of the most mesmerizing part of the fashion world. The first media screening of the film was such a success that we decided to go further and offer Julie the opportunity to come to New Zealand to showcase her film.
Bonjour, ça va?
Bonjour, oui, comment allez-vous?
Vous me voyez?
Non.
Attends.
Donc en fait, voilà, c'est un produit qui serait super à vendre en Nouvelle-Zélande à notre public.
I was very excited to come to New Zealand. Yeah, I mean, I was excited and kind of scared because it's a 25 hours flight and I hate flying.
Ça marche.
Ok.
Ouais, ça marche.
Super.
C'est noté.
C'est comme ça,
Merci Julie, bonne journée.
So I was a little worried, but you know, it's definitely worth it.
Shortly after landing in Auckland for some screenings, Julie flew to Wellington, where the biggest Q&A for the movie was held.
Being in Wellington was exciting because I got to visit the Weta place and the Park Road post-production facilities and everything, and it's just like it's part of the movie history now with everything with Peter Jackson and everything Lord of the Rings, and for me to be able to visit the place and sit down where Peter Jackson had sat down to mix the sound of his movie was just like such an amazing experience. And the screening was actually in the Embassy Theatre, which is the theater that Peter Jackson had made especially for his premiere of Lord of the Rings, and it's an 800 seats theater. Like, who would have imagined that like my documentary, Handmade with Love in France, would ever be in an 800 seat theater? I mean, it was crazy.
L'avenir des dinosaures.
Really, really crazy. And the sound was amazing. It was just really, really cool. Really cool.
Julie, welcome to the Embassy Theatre in Wellington. It is so fantastic to have you here.
My motto, kind of like in doing documentaries, is to film, you know, ordinary people and show what's extraordinary about them. And there with the artisans, I just had it, that was exactly it, you know. I just had like a perfect example of what I wanted to show in film. So that's what really, really motivated me to do that film.
Julie's just going to take a photo for her Instagram. So 1, 2, 3, say fromage. Thank you.
Hi. I totally didn't know that I had to make a speech, so I'm completely unprepared. I think it's so fascinating when you speak to young people and you can see that they're interested in a subject and that you're feeding their curiosity. It was just really, really, really cool experience, and the students were great, you know, they were laughing and responsive, and it just made the moment very special, and that was great. I loved it.
Well, all the best with that.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Thank you. Now, coming up next on 783am, I'll be talking to Hilary Penn. It's been a really, really amazing adventure. I never thought when I finished the film that it would have this kind of life. It had a great response from the audience, and now it's in New Zealand, it's been in Australia, it's going to be in Minneapolis. So many amazing persons I met here. I feel really, really lucky, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.